On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
Devon, if it's big picture. Kayla, all the big picture people.
No, that's fine logic. But what if I don't have any people around me that are doing any criminal activity? So what now? What can I do?
Okay, then it's trivia. You don't give a fuck.
No, I'm asking you, if I'm giving a fuck, what can I do? I don't have people around me that are doing criminal activity to snitch on. So what can I do?
Well, first thing you can do is you can start calling out the bullshit. If you tolerate it, you tolerate the nigga shit. Like, even though you said this Lapeef, we tolerate it. We condone it. We see and say, Jay Prince get up and make a fool out of himself with the no snitching rule. And goddamn, he said if he go out with Anton and Anton get shot and he see the tag, he see the nigga that did it, he's not snitching. That's the black mentality.
You know what I'm saying?
All last year,
they're trying to keep themselves safe. So I think
we created a whole thing behind Karens. A whole theme behind what a Karen was. You couldn't walk on a person's. If a white person approached a black person, that junk was going on social media immediately. You couldn't bump into nobody in the parking lot. It was people. Listen, they marched into a gated community, and some white people was like, "Yo, don't come on my property," and we was all on them, all on them. Anything, and it ain't got nothing to do with the establishment, is regular everyday citizens that y'all hold accountable that don't look like y'all. But when somebody that looks like you rock your snot box, ain't nobody got nothing to say. That's crazy to me. It's just normal. Oh, you know, that's just regular. You know, black people kill black people all the time. We don't need to address that. We don't need to address our own households and our own neighborhoods and communities. No worries.
I never said that.
We only need to focus on the people that don't look like us.
The people marching and
one at a time.
There are definitely people that are speaking out about it. You have to diversify your feed. There are people talking about it. So if the people that you watch on social media and the shows that you watch, if they're not talking about it, they don't care about it. So you have to find mediums of people that care about it. This is the space of information. They're like, even the marches, there are networks that were not fucking covering it because they don't care. So you have to find those outlets that care about what you care about and that are speaking what you want to hear and that are passionate like you are. And they're out there. I've seen them on Instagram. I've seen them on TikTok, like have a major problem with this. People are upset about it. They're just, the marching in the streets thing is a separate issue because again, that has to do with the establishment that we pay to protect us. That does not, they target us. They literally kill us. So I think that's a separate like thing, but I don't think there's that two things can't be true. Like people are holding people accountable when there's crime in our communities, and people are trying to hold the establishment accountable as well.
People are holding people accountable when it's crime in our communities. Are you serious?
People are speaking out about it. How do you want people to hold them accountable? How those dudes that killed him? How are you going to hold them accountable, Anton? What are you going to do?
So the biggest,
how are you going to hold them accountable?
Because I had this conversation with Jay Prince.
Like, no, I just want to know, how are you going to hold them accountable for their violent act against this man? How are you going to do that?
You gonna let me answer?
Yes, I'd like to know.
So the biggest thing about it is that
who you had this conversation with?
Say what?
Who you had this conversation with?
Jay Prince.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I had this conversation with Jay Prince, and the biggest thing about it is that we don't call our legislative branches. We don't hold the people that's supposed to be in power as far as that's establishing our laws accountable. The first thing that we need to do is participate in the voting process to get the people out of here that's making these laws that continue to enable criminal activities in our neighborhoods, such as this past purge law that's happening in Chicago right now. That's A. B, I believe that every single black person need to be what we call quote unquote snitching. Tell on Little Pookie and Ray Ray and make sure that everybody tell on everybody. If you know somebody that's out here doing criminal activity, we need to purge ourselves and divest ourselves by sending every last one of these dudes to jail, not allowing for them to be able to get out with no bail, depending on what type of felony they commit. That's how I'm holding it accountable, is that I'm actually participating in my community, right? A. And then B, I'm making sure that I use my platform to advocate for other people to do the same.
Can I go? I don't want to interrupt nobody.
Yeah, go ahead, Logic.
I'm trying to be nice.
All right, speaking on the topic, trivial or big picture, PNB, rock pass.
All right. If it's big picture, then when it become big picture? Was it King Von? Was it Crondo Rondo Homeboy? Was it every last rapper that we know? It become big picture? Or rest in peace records? Y'all be forget about PNB tomorrow. Just trust me. It's a phase that y'all go through these fast. So your words might say big pictures, but your actions say trivia. Because if you really gave a crap, try not to cuss. Change my glasses.
What?
If you really gave a crap and you really say it's big picture, then Anton right. You'll start snitching. You'll try to protect them black lives. But it's not big picture to you. It's big emotions. You know deep down in your heart it's trivia. You will go to sleep and not think about the young dogs. Chat. Put all the niggas that didn't die in the last year that's rappers. And look at the chat. That's why I don't listen to shit niggas say. Because what you say means absolutely nothing. When we get on here, we talk about black on black crime. And then you condone it. You condone no snitching. You blame it on the system. You say white people jump out, you know what I'm saying, helicopters. King Bun, Young Dolph, PNB. They're criminals. Do anybody know what the PNB stand for in his name? A ghetto ass street in Philly. Just that street. And guess what? A whole lot of niggas is dying on that street that he represents so hard. Why you ain't talking about that, Siobhan, if it's big picture? Kayla? All the big picture people.
No, that's fine, Logic. But what if I don't have any people around me that are doing any criminal activity? So what now? What can I do?
Okay, then it's trivia. You don't give a fuck.
No, I'm asking you, if I'm giving a fuck, what can I do? I don't have people around me that are doing criminal activity to snitch on. So what can I do?
Well, first thing you can do is you can start calling out the bullshit. If you tolerate it, you tolerate the nigga shit. Like, even though you said this Lapeef, we tolerate it. We condone it. We see and say, Jay Prince get up and make a fool out of himself with the no snitching rule. And goddamn, he said if he go out with Anton and Anton gets shot and he see the tag, he see the nigga that did it, he's not snitching. That's the black mentality.